EP29, baby. We're here. They said we wouldn't be. I don't want to associate with Kanye. I'm kind of scared.
Yeah, that red carpet thing was crazy.
No.
That?
Have you... I mean, yes. Yes, that was crazy. That was insane.
We don't need to go into details.
We don't need to go into detail. You either know about it or you don't. Also, how do you not know? I talked to somebody literally 2 hours ago that didn't know about what happened.
Yeah, it's just like all over.
It was like the most Googled thing in the world for like 2 days straight.
I didn't even Google it.
Well, no, I didn't Google it either.
Yeah,
I'm just saying like it was like...
Also, how's that allowed?
It wasn't.
They got kicked out.
Yeah, but still, like...
removed.
It's crazy.
What were you saying, Kanye? Why are you scared of Kanye?
So, I'm not scared of him. But have you not seen what happened today on Twitter? From last night into today?
I don't, like, get on Twitter like that. Like, I don't get my news from Twitter.
So it sucks because I like Kanye. I don't like what he's doing currently. Like, he's literally...
You like his music?
Huh?
Like, you like his music? Like, is
that yeah. Well, I mean, it's like being it's literally almost being like a Trump supporter, where you're like, I mean, I don't know if I love what he's doing.
Yeah.
But,
what's happening yesterday into today? Or
yeah,
something
so
like that?
yesterday into today, he has put like a ton, and I'm not getting into detail. I mean, you can, if you want to go look, it's on Twitter, you can go look.
Mm-hmm.
But he's been going wild for like close to 2 full days. Like literally posting every couple minutes, just like something new in all caps.
Oh, yeah, I think I saw something. I don't remember what the post was, but I think I saw something. Like, I remember seeing something and his caption was all in caps. So I don't know if that was what that is or not.
There's been a bunch of stuff. I saw he posted, somebody offered him to do like a fake meme coin.
Mm-hmm.
And he said no, so he like exposed the people that were trying to get him to do it. But basically they were like, we'll give you $750,000 right now. You tweet about it and then keep the post up for 16 hours. And then we will give you another $1.25 million. And then you can take the post down and say that you got hacked. So basically, they're giving him $2 million to launch this meme coin thing,
his followers
so that everybody goes and follows it and like spends their money on it, and then they would just take it all out. Basically, they were like, "We'll give you $2 million," and they were saying that they were expecting to make tens of millions of dollars off of the hype of.
Yeah, I don't know how all these coins work, bro. Like, like a lot of people are talking about them, like with that whole Trump coin thing. And just like, how can you just make your own coin and then
like what?
How does that even work? Like, I don't like, I'm just not smart enough to do that. And then like a lot of them are like scams in a way of like,
well,
this
it's like
public figure is doing this.
Yeah,
get
it's
them
like
all
the
to
Hawk
buy
2
in
girl. That's what she did.
Yeah, and then you just cash out and everyone just gets screwed.
Yeah.
Which you don't sell in
is
time.
Terrible.
Yeah.
Like, that's so bad.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It's also very illegal.
Yeah. I mean, insane. The whole thing is insane.
Yeah.
I think basically the only way that the currency has any, like, value is just people buying it. I mean, it's a stock, basically.
Yeah. I don't know how crypto works at all. I'm not invested in the old crypto.
I think I have $35 invested into crypto, and I'm gonna let it ride till it's nothing or cash out when it's something, and we'll just see what happens. All I know is that I bought some Dogecoin, and then
is that Elon's?
Mm-hmm. And then Trump got into office, and it like crashed. And then now it's like going way up.
Really?
Yeah. So I hope that it just keeps going up enough that I can cash it out.
I want to like.
I just want to
have-
accidentally make like $1 million.
Yeah.
That's all I want.
I
I would also settle for 100.
I
Oh,
want
my
to
kid,
like.
I'd settle for 50. All right, 25 sold.
The movie, I can't think of what it's called. It's about GameStop though. Investing in it or whatever, or shorting it or something. I don't know how it worked, but I want to just like have just something come to me in a dream and just like, hey,
Yeah,
this thing's about to blow up.
like, bro,
Get
if we
in
could
it
go
now.
back to whatever and invest in like Apple.
That
would be insane.
We would, I don't think we could, but if we could tell our parents to do that, yeah,
Yeah, whatever.
yeah,
Say, listen, Mom.
or Facebook.
Yeah. Bro, if you could literally go back and be like, Mom,
If you could go back and
put $100 into this
Mhm.
right now.
what would you choose?
Probably Apple.
Really?
Probably. I'd just like Apple.
Yeah, I don't hate it. I think I'd go into like
Or Bitcoin.
Bitcoin would be crazy. Bitcoin would be big.
Dude, there's so many stories about people that were like, oh yeah, I gave this guy some of my Bitcoin so I could like have a piece of pizza, just like as a joke. I gave it to him, and now it's worth $1 million or
Yeah.
whatever, and they don't have it anymore.
There's some people in the NFL that were like
Yeah.
got their contract paid through Bitcoin, and people
Yeah.
are like, dude,
That's
like,
so
you're an
stupid. Why would
idiot.
you do
And
that?
Now it's
and
like
now he's
up a
like,
ton.
yeah, I'm
It's like I just tripled my money.
right. Yeah.
Like, that's crazy.
It also could have been terrible.
Also ballsy. Like that
Yeah,
could not.
could have been
dude.
really bad.
Yeah, that's so crazy. I think I'd go back to like Ford or something. Like I'd find a way to go back into like deep into that.
Uh-huh.
Because I mean, it's not the like, I don't know what's the biggest car brand now, but like, it's massive now. So like, it's still like, I wonder what that stock's like. But or like, I'm watching Hell on Wheels, great show. It's all about the railroad.
Yeah.
If I could go back and invest in the railroads being built, that'd be sick.
Yeah. Or oil.
Oil, dude. Just want to buy land and just oil there, and then I just sell the land to some. You know, bro. I think it was my dad telling me this or something. People dig like the oil business is crazy, bro.
Uh-huh.
It's just like the world's so messed up sometimes, bro. But you can dig underneath someone else's property, like wherever there's oil. It's Texas, I think, is a big oil place, right? Maybe, I don't know. But you can dig under someone else's property line as long as it's so far deep, and then you can like find oil, and then you can just like tap into their oil without anyone knowing. Isn't that crazy?
How much airspace do you own above your house?
I don't know.
Like if I wanted to
Go
just
up, like go up.
just go up. There's got to be a point,
Yeah, that's a great question.
right? At somewhere where there,
Some
like,
sort of permit.
if I want to like fly something, how far above my house can I go? Does it stop ever? Does it go for like? Do I own
To
outer space above my home?
nah.
Because I mean, there would be like some kind of permit if you wanted to like build that high. The height would have to be.
Is there restrictions on just how high a building can be in general?
I think you have to. It's probably just all permitted. Like,
But like if I wanted to, I could literally build like just a stupid tall tower. Like, is there a limit to like no, a building can only be so big?
no. I don't think so. I mean, there's like, it's like every year there's like a new, like the one in Dubai is like insane.
Yeah. I would say you own.
I bet there is
Some of
I
it.
bet there is a limit, and that pisses me off. Because what are you doing with the airspace above my house?
It's like flying and
Yeah, but so Delta just gets to own.
I don't think Delta.
I
owns
know,
it,
but you see what I'm saying.
There's a. It's kind of worded weirdly, but it says you own the airspace directly above your land that you can reasonably occupy.
So if I had a helicopter,
Reasonably occupied.
if I had a helicopter, I could reasonably occupy however high a helicopter can go, straight up into the. I could let a helicopter go from my front yard.
Yeah, small one.
Yeah. So how high can I go? Until, because I mean, at what point is the government like, get that down?
Yeah, but at a certain point you got to get like a flying, like you can't just go and fly.
See, because it comes like into. At what point are you like endangering the things around you? I guess, right? Like if I built a really high tower in my yard, well, but no, because you're building a tower in New York City, and if it fell, it would just collateral damage the rest of the towers around it.
Yeah, I don't know.
Never forget.
I would.
Oh, chill.
Holy cow.
So insane.
What about how low?
Like how deep do
How
you own?
deep, yeah.
It's the same. Yeah,
I
same
think
question.
Same thing. I think it's crazy how you can own water.
What?
Like
You can own it?
Like
If you have a well,
no. Like if you have a lake or like, doesn't the United States have a certain like line in the water that's like not an actual line, but like Cuba, for example, like international waters and then like American waters. You know what I'm saying? That's a thing, isn't it?
Oh, okay. So you're saying like
own,
the United
like-
States owns it, not like
yeah, or like I could have like my house
Well, it's the
on
same
the
thing
edge
with
of
airspace.
Mississippi.
it's the same thing with airspace.
Yeah,
Like you can't just fly over the United States air. You're gonna get shot down.
yeah,
you're gonna get
exactly.
Escort or
I just think it's
escorted.
crazy that you can
Escorted is
like
crazy. That's what's crazy that I don't know how to
say
speak.
what?
I said escorted. Escorted.
What were you trying to say?
I don't know. I think I said it right the second time I just said it. Escorted.
You get
Away?
escorted?
Yeah. I don't know, dude.
Oh, yeah. I don't know. I don't even know what
Did you see that? I really hope that you saw it because you can hopefully explain it. That laser that was coming off of that U.S. ship.
Oh, bro, I can explain that.
You're such a liar. You didn't see that?
no.
It looked insane. It was like some kind of helo laser. I don't know. The post was so sick. It was like a black, white, and gray picture of this just like U.S. ship, and then there was just the biggest laser beam I've ever seen coming straight off of it, and it was like,
Holy cow.
oh, are you seeing it?
Yeah.
Can you like flip to your camera and then show the people what I'm talking about?
1 second.
Yeah. That's
one way to do
it, yeah.
Is it this one here?
Yeah, dude, look at that.
It's shooting.
It's insane.
What
it's
is
shooting,
it?
It's shooting a laser. I don't know.
Like an actual laser?
I
Like
think so.
Like
right?
like one of the laser pointers, like a big thing like that, or like a laser.
Yeah,
that,
but I
like,
think
cuts
it would
through
like
things.
it would like
a weapon.
Yeah, I'm thinking it.
You
like
think
it
that's a
would-
weapon?
I think it would end your career.
It's a
I don't-
weapon.
Yeah, I don't
Really?
think.
That's
I don't
crazy.
think that they're just like distracting cats.
Yeah, I wasn't sure.
like I think that it's like a.
like a lightsaber, but
Yeah, they're like sending it into the side of
Yeah.
a mountain and
it's kind of
just.
OP.
Yeah, it's insane. That's what I'm saying. I just really
an
hope
American
that
ship?
Brock. Yeah, yeah. If there's one type of people that I would not mess with, it's our Navy, bro. Our Navy is insane.
Dude, I was watching.
Shout out my cousin Alex.
He working in the Navy.
Yeah,
Navy SEALs, like that whole training.
dude, the
is
SEALs
crazy.
are gross.
Yeah. I was watching. I haven't finished the whole movie, but it's a little bit older one. It's with Nicolas Cage, but USS Indianapolis, like a Navy
Dude,
Navy ship. That got
I can get behind a good
a
good
war
Navy.
movie's
Yeah,
good.
bro.
A
Yeah.
good war movie's good.
Something
They're
about it.
like 3 hours long, but I mean, I'm
Just something
I'm
about it
zoned
make you
in
feel
all 3 hours.
just patriotic.
Yeah.
You know, makes me want to go enlist almost.
Not quite.
All right, me neither.
I think if I was going to enlist, I'd want to be like a special agent that every time my picture gets taken, my face has to be blurred out.
I would love to be like, okay, love is probably not the right word. It takes a lot more work, but Jason Bourne type person would be kind of dope. You know who Jason Bourne is?
No, yeah, I know who
Like
Jason
CIA?
Bourne is. Yeah.
Like a undercover agent
like
would be
a-
kind of dope.
No, that'd be sick. I think I would want to be in the Navy.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't
Like
think I
if-
could do. I don't
If
think
you were
I could
like,
be on
if there was like a
like
draft and they're like, hey, you're gonna go to war, and I got to like pick where I went, I think I would pick the Navy.
really.
Yeah.
I think I'd
I like
say,
aquatics.
hey, teach me how to speak French and then put me in France as undercover
Yeah,
agent.
and they'd be like, you're not going. Like, you're gonna stay here, and
I don't think I could be on a boat
I could.
like that long, tight quarters like
Yeah,
that.
I bet it's not what you're thinking.
I don't know.
I bet it is.
I bet it's not what you're thinking.
I bet it's. I mean, I don't think it's a hotel, but like,
It ain't no cruise ship. That's for
right?
sure.
I know. But I'm saying
Just
like,
constantly on water.
I don't think it's like
I
a-
could do it.
I don't know. It might be like a prison. I don't think I could be in a submarine.
Oh,
I don't think I'd
not
like
a
that.
shot. You think your ears pop like crazy all the time when you're down there,
Probably.
or do you think it's like
I bet they have
doesn't do that.
pressure stuff that helps.
that would suck? That feeling's the worst.
Yeah. I feel like, okay, so I've been kind of sick lately, like just all the time for the last however long.
Can I? Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, yeah, you're
I had a
good.
question about a submarine.
Go ahead,
while
yeah,
we're
yeah.
on it.
Shoot away.
It was part of the movie that I was talking about.
Mhm.
How can they like get them little not telescopes, not the right word. Maybe that's what it is. But like the things that they look through
Yeah.
and that like see whatever. How can
Uh-huh.
they get that out in the water and water not get inside?
That's a real question, or
Kind of. It's just interesting.
You ever heard of a watertight seal?
Yeah, talk to Plumber Boy over there.
Huh? It's just like the extending and like descending of it. Like just feel like just water is like.
I just explained
know.
to you that the U.S. Navy has a laser beam that shoots
I'm sure
off of a
anything's
ship.
possible, bro.
I think that we could probably keep something. I mean,
Uh-huh.
the whole ship, the whole submarine is underwater, thousands of feet. And you're concerned about how do they get a little rod to go up?
I just saw it in the movie, and it just got me thinking about it. I don't know why.
Okay,
Dude,
I got you. I'm sorry.
Lightsabers aren't a thing, right?
Right.
Why are they not a thing?
I think it would be hard to generate.
Wouldn't that be like
much.
the ultimate weapon? Like,
No, I don't think so. The ultimate weapon?
okay, not the ultimate weapon, but like, do you think if lightsabers became a thing, like, we'd start fighting with lightsabers and not guns?
No.
Really? Can't like lightsabers like deflect shit?
Yeah.
Like,
You're
Good
gonna
luck
you're gonna
deflect a
deflect a
bullet.
bullet, buddy. You're gonna deflect
they
a
do in the
bullet.
movies. I was just wondering.
Yeah, but they're
I
shooting.
know they're not real.
Stupid
Lasers.
dumb lasers.
You can see a laser.
Like they're shooting they're shooting. They basically have a lightsaber that shoots little beams of light at you.
I'd also
Another
rather
laser.
attack from a distance rather than having to be.
I
I mean,
was just saying, if
Think about-
lightsabers a thing, would you think we'd
No.
fight with lightsabers? No.
you know how expensive it would be to buy a lightsaber, and
Well, I
definitely.
wouldn't own one. It would be like an army weapon. Like I guess that's dumb. Let's just go ahead. You were sick. What happened then?
No, we should workshop this.
I don't think I was trying to get
So,
at the point.
like,
The
you think,
lightsaber
like-
wouldn't be a public.
Yeah, but like we
item.
got like a silencer on a sniper that I can shoot you from a mile away, or I walk up to you and I'm like, meow, 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 meow,
No, I'm just
meow.
saying. I was just my question was genuinely was, if lightsabers were real, a legit thing,
Mhm.
would people use them in combat?
I think people would use them as like a party toy and like cut a beer can in half.
I think a lightsaber is like your last.
Or a
Line of
lightsaber, like
defense.
Yeah,
everyone
I mean,
has a
it's-
lightsaber on
it's
them,
like-
but it's like
It's like a
It's
machete,
like a knife,
but
yeah,
with
a
like
machete.
extra steps. Like it's like the Magic Johnson of machetes. Just flashy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. We got you. I was just curious. I don't think I would want to. I feel like I'd be really bad with the lightsaber.
No, I'd probably like try and put it down on my side and
It
like
just
cut my
turns
leg
on.
off. Yeah.
Have you seen the videos of people that like the lightsaber community and like like what's it called? Initiation? That's the right word? I don't think that's right. I don't feel like I said that right. Initiation.
Initiation? Yeah. You got
and
it.
like it was I saw a video of like they had lightsabers up like this and the guy was walking through and he knelt down on a knee and then they like knighted him. It was so funny.
Oh, I know what you're talking
Yeah.
about. Yeah.
Or
and
the
they're
two-
all
or
the fake ones that are all
Yeah, not-
I
they're
know.
not real
I
lightsabers,
thought you
yeah.
were talking like a cartoon or something.
No.
Oh,
Or like the one guy that's always fighting his friend and he gets hit.
yeah,
like,
and he's
quit
pissed.
swinging so hard.
Yeah. Have you seen that? I feel like I see it. I don't know, a couple times a year, but it's that guy he's like wearing like a knight suit, not full knight like mask, but like he's got
armor?
like chain link like armor on, and he's got like a medieval like blue kind of robe thing, and he's like talking about how they were doing this reenactment and they found a dead body at the park.
Oh yeah.
And he's like I went over and I tried to do this and this and I didn't think that it was going to work because his head wasn't connected. And then he was like, and then Jason came over and he tried to do this spell and apparently we contaminated the crime scene because that spell uses a lot of glitter. It's so funny. Apparently we contaminated a crime scene. So I've been sick a lot.
Yeah.
And not even really sick, but like I've been blowing my nose a ton.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like every time I blow my nose, my left ear pops and then I have to like unpop it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But like it's like
Like your hearing changes kind of, you know what I'm talking about?
yeah, kind of sounds like I'm underwater a little bit, but not as
like
much.
it gets like quieter or like,
not even as much that, just like the feeling of it like kind of popping
Yeah.
is just really frustrating. So it's like to the point where I don't want to blow my nose because blowing my nose
It's actually
sucks.
better for you, I think, to have that popping like when you're sick. Like it's like
Can we
clearing out
confirm?
whatever that stuff is. I don't know. It's all sinus stuff. That's
It's all connected. Isn't that kind of dumb? I mean, it makes
It's
sense. but I'm
crazy.
just saying
The other
it's
day I had
annoying
like
that it's
some
all
jaw
connected.
issue,
Yeah.
and it was because I had some sinus issue in my ear. It's like, how does that affect my jaw?
Sometimes when I sleep, if I sleep on the side of my head and I like yawn or something and my like head is against the pillow, this is going to not make sense for a minute, but it like my jaw will pop and then it feels like there's like lava running down my ear inside my head. Is that normal?
I don't think so, but
No.
it says popping your ears can be helpful when you're sick. Because
I-
if you have cold or sinus congestion, it can help relieve built-up pressure in your ears by opening, I'm not even going to say it, the tubes
So what
in
if
your
I
ears.
just plug my nose and just push really hard?
Try it.
It's gonna hurt. Like it not hurt, but like
That won't just like blow my eardrums out?
no, you're not gonna be able to blow that hard. Like my grandpa tells me to do that sometimes.
Is that for real again? Can you check that?
It's the same thing. Is popping? That's how you pop your ears.
Yeah.
Like that.
You're supposed to do that?
That's why your ears popping here, because when you're blowing your nose, like
I know, but you're supposed to like do it the rest of the way?
the rest of the way.
I don't know. I feel like I'm half-assing it. Like I need to just freaking blow it. Just do
I
it.
don't know.
Pause.
I didn't even catch it till you said something. Yeah, I don't like popping my ears.
No, it's scary.
Or
I
like
don't
in
want
an
to.
airplane,
What if I
I'm
just?
always chewing gum.
I'm always just scared that I'm gonna pop and then I'm never gonna hear again.
Nah, I don't think you can do that. Also, you can like get your eardrum fixed.
What?
Like people have bursted their eardrum, and you can like get that like fixed or like replaced, like surgery. Like it's not like you lose your eardrum, you're just deaf for the rest of your life. I'm sure it affects your hearing a little bit, but like
Helen Keller wasn't real,
We
right?
talked about that.
We've talked about
Her as a
we
person wasn't
talked
real.
about
or
her being
disabilities?
immune to flashbangs.
We talked about. I'm pretty
But-
sure like we talked about her, but I think she was a real person. I don't think she had all the issues that she had, or like all the hearing problems and.
Do you like
seeing problems and stuff.
conspiracies?
Bro? I don't think the moon landing was real. I watched a movie last night.
Uh-huh.
About the moon.
Sell me on it.
On the movie?
Yeah, no,
Uh-huh.
sell me on why the moon landing.
I haven't done a lot of thinking.
Because there is some
But
stuff.
the movie is like, bro, why would you put this movie out and give people the idea that this is like kind of possible? Have you ever seen? It's a new movie. It's Fly Me to the Moon. It's got Scarlett Johansson and Channing Tatum in it. It's a good movie, but it's about them trying to get to the moon, and the president's office tells this person that they're going to record a fake landing of the moon in case the actual moon landing doesn't work. So, like, they can say they made it to the moon and the Soviets think that they made it there, which is partly why I think the moon landing was fake, because they're just trying to... I don't, like, bro, I looked it up today.
America needed a win.
Yeah, and I
America
looked it up
needed
today.
a win.
The moon is 239,000 miles away.
Okay.
It's just crazy.
That's a far distance.
Yeah. In the movie, it said it took them 3
There's
days.
no gas stations on the way there. Even
Yeah.
you can't even stop and get a polar pop.
In the
or
movie,
anything.
it said it took them 3 days. But basically, the movie talked, like, the point of the movie was this conflict between that, like, the fake recording and not.
Uh-huh.
And so, like, they made a whole, like, in a hangar or whatever, they made a whole fake moon landing and, like, whatever. And I was like, why would you, like... It wasn't based on a true story or nothing, obviously.
I watched a video that was saying, like, why it was fake. Like, it was giving a bunch of reasons as to, like, what. And I remember it saying something about, like, so there's no gravity on the moon. So, like, the way that the flag is, like, blowing in the wind. I don't remember exactly what it was, but there's something about how that doesn't make sense. And there were some other things, but, like...
Yeah, wouldn't it be... It'd be, like, floating up almost, right?
I don't know.
I don't know. But, yeah, the movie just, like, got me thinking, like...
Also,
this is
why
like...
are we not going back?
Yeah.
We've done all the research on the moon.
Has anyone
that we
else
need to
been
do.
there? It's like, did
There's
anyone
been other
else
people
land
that
on
have
the moon?
landed on it.
Like,
I don't
other
think
countries,
so.
even.
There was one that blew up on the way there, and
Was
people
that
died.
Apollo 13.
Apollo 13. I think.
Oh, yeah, that was
11?
before we even got to the moon.
No, that was after. I'm pretty sure
It was after.
Oh,
because I
thought there was one before as
think
well.
my mom was telling me. What can you look up what year this is so I don't sound like too dumb? I think my mom was telling me that they were like watching it in school. Like they were
That
watching it
was
on the
crazy.
TV, and then it was like all the teachers were like, "Oh boy, oh,
Turn this off.
shut that off." And it was like, because it like
There
blew
might have
up
been one
in the
afterwards.
air.
I know the movie referenced that there was an explosion of people prior to getting to the moon. Like it was like Apollo 8 or something like that. So that would make sense if there was one afterwards too. I mean, you got to think the process is not going to be perfect once
It's
you
not.
get it.
It ain't easy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it ain't rockets. Oh yeah, it is.
Oh, bro. While he's looking it up,
It was the Challenger.
was it before
Apollo.
the moon landing or after?
God bless. It was January 28th, 1986.
So after. The moon landing was in 69, I think.
'69 was when the moon landing was.
I only know that because I watched the movie last
And that was
night.
only like what 75 years, something like that, after the Wright brothers had their like first plane that
I
flew.
thought you were trying to say the difference between the two
No,
rockets was 75
no,
years.
I'm saying like
the Wright
from-
brothers was like in early 1900s, I thought. No, that's not true. That's not true because we had planes in World War
I'm
One.
pretty sure
1800s.
I'm pretty sure it's like 75 years or something like that from the time that we had like the first actual working airplane to we have someone on the moon is crazy. 70 something years. It's got to be 70, I think. I know that you're googling as fast as you can.
Technology's crazy.
Yeah. Well, and then it's like it just keeps like
do you think people actually live in space?
Is it like aliens?
No, like in satellites and stuff.
It was less than 70 years.
Less than 7
When was the
years.
Wright brothers thing?
Their first successful flight was in 1903.
Dang, it was
1903 is crazy.
Yeah, and the first trip to the moon was 69, so 66 years.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So somehow we get from, hey, we can actually fly, to...
Right. They're like, hey,
Was
look.
rockets a thing before airplanes? Or no?
No.
No.
You don't think so?
No.
I think so.
No. What do you mean you think so?
Like,
You think that there were rockets? You're saying like weapons? Please say that you're saying weapons, even if you weren't. Right? You're not saying like we were putting people in a rocket
No.
and sending it
I
somewhere.
don't think we're putting people in rockets, but like,
So
I
like
feel like
a
the
weapon.
idea of a rocket came before a plane. I don't know. I feel like it would make sense in a way. It's not
First
as-
rocket was made in 26.
So first rocket, dude, that's still 40 years then of learning that what a rocket is.
That like the idea of a rocket.
And all of a sudden
Well,
we're
not even
going-
the idea. The idea came obviously
Probably
before the
yeah.
first one was made.
And all of a sudden we're like, hey, we're actually gonna go 239,000 miles.
Yeah.
land
We're gonna
on a moon.
put a group of people in one, and then we're gonna time it right, and we're gonna send them to the moon. Wild.
My question is, what happened to the technology? We haven't been back because we don't, quote unquote, like NASA says, we don't have the technology. Where'd it go?
Yeah. What? How do we not? Can you not just ask Chat GTP or something? Like,
We had it, and now we don't have the ability to go back.
yeah. Where did it go? You're
Well,
telling
they
me
still
that
send stuff out there. Like,
To
aren't they trying to go to
Elon-
Mars? Like, not people.
Elon
but,
hasn't been able to do it. I think. Right? Isn't that right?
I'm not not
I'm saying,
people.
He
like-
hasn't made it, but
Huh?
I don't. Has he tried to land on the moon?
I don't know. I thought he did, and something blew up.
Would you go to the moon if you could?
No.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
No
I don't
shot.
give- I don't
Why?
give a rip. You would?
Yeah,
I don't give a rip.
Why?
that'd be cool
Camera number 3. Why would you go?
because
Like,
that'd be sick.
so you would just send yourself potentially
If you
to
knew if you
land forever.
no.
For what?
If you knew for a
So you
fact
can go
that
kick around some space rocks.
Yeah,
if you knew for a fact that like you could get there and back safely, would you do it?
Yeah.
You would? I don't.
If I
still,
knew
I still don't think I
with
would.
100% certainty that I could get there and get back 100% safe.
Yeah,
I mean, I would be so scared to do it.
I don't
like
think I
to
would.
Fly.
Yeah, I don't think
I would be so scared to do it. I would do it.
Nah.
That's so sick. But I'm saying, like, it seems like the success rate's pretty freaking low on getting there and getting back.
To the moon, yeah.
Like, I bet you get a sick Snapchat story from up there, though.
I bet.
Isn't there?
How?
There's so much stuff about space that's so wild.
Yeah.
We've explored as much of our galaxy. We've explored more of our galaxy than we have our ocean.
I bet there's some crazy stuff in the ocean.
Okay.
I think I'm more scared of the ocean.
Are you
than
more scared of the
space.
ocean than space?
100%.
I mean, there's no oxygen in either of them.
and
Like-
space is endless. Like,
Yeah.
there's no border or end to space. It's just
I think I'm just saying. I think I'm more scared of what's in the ocean than what's out there in space.
Yeah, because there's creatures in there. For
yeah,
sure.
I don't think
Like,
I don't
we've
think there's
confirmed
I don't
that
think
there's
aliens and
creatures in
stuff
there.
are real.
You don't think?
No.
I also think we.
I don't think that we're supposed to believe in aliens because God? Question mark.
I don't know.
Like I don't. Right?
I don't know.
That's. Can I just confess that there are some things that I'm curious about, but I don't know if I'm allowed to believe in because I'm a Christian. Like, and that's one of them where I'm like, does it go against what I believe in to think that it's possible for something else to be out there?
I just genuinely don't think so.
I don't think so
Whether
either.
I'm allowed to or not.
Also, come
or
and get
whatever.
it, bro.
Yeah.
If they can come and get it, we're
We got
dead.
lasers.
No. if they can come and get it, we're so dead. If they can get here and we don't know they exist, we're so screwed.
Yeah.
You think Area 51? There's been some stuff that people have found there. Like the government said, hey, just so you know, while COVID was going on, they were like, so you know, here's all these things, and there was like all those UFO sightings and stuff that they're like, we don't know what any of these things are.
Is like the moon, you know, like. I think you just.
It seems like a weird thing to lie about.
I think he's just trying to put fear into people's minds.
You think?
Yeah.
100%.
It's all propaganda, right? That's the right.
Yeah.
Use of that word.
Area 51's more for like military testing than it is for
I
aliens and UFOs.
Remember when everyone was going to raid Area 51?
There was a line of people at the gate.
Yeah, I know.
They probably would have got gunned down.
Yeah, I'm sure.
No, they said they'd gun them down if they crossed the gate, but
That's
no
what
one
I
ever
was
did.
saying. If they.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think there's any
going
like.
back to, if there's a group of people I'm not messing with, it's the people that fight for our country. They're a different breed of.
Facts.
I feel like my idea of what a soldier is versus
Oh, I
some
got
of
a question for you.
some of the people that I meet that are like, yeah, I'm in whatever branch of whatever, and I'm like, what? Sometimes I'm like, oh, that's scary. You defend our country?
Oh, jeez. Would you rather be in a submarine exploring the water or like the sea, or would you rather be in a spaceship exploring space? You have to spend a year in both. Like it's a year-long journey. You're safe. Well, no, I'm not even gonna say it's like a safe thing. You just have to. You're assigned by. Is there a NASA but for water? Like not NASA, but like. You know what I'm saying?
Aquagate. Isn't that the company that?
Ocean Gate.
Ocean Gate, not Aquagate.
Aquagate.
That's a
which one?
crazy thing. They went down with like a PlayStation controller and then just died. That was so wild. They were down there for so long.
No, they weren't.
No,
They weren't down there for so long. But until there was like, it was days and days of us being like, if they are alive still down there, like.
I thought it imploded. Like I
It
thought
did.
they knew that they were dead. Like
No.
immediately.
They did know. They
Yeah.
just wanted to give hope to the
Yeah.
people of America.
What?
Yes,
Yeah.
they knew. They were like instantly. They were like, "Yep, they're gone." But they continued the search on. Maybe this is just a conspiracy too, but I saw a video of someone talking about it. Like they knew within the first couple hours that the sub was gone.
Yeah.
I saw a video explaining how they died, and it basically they just like turned to gel.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like-
like they didn't feel a thing.
No,
It just.
but the panic.
the blink of an eye.
If it was like,
Well, I don't think
if
it
there
was
was, like,
I
stuff
don't
going
think stuff
on
was
and
like
it, like-
beeping and stuff. I think
You
it
don't
just
think?
it just happens. It's just pressure.
yeah,
That's what
and it
imploded.
just
It's just
crinkled
pressure.
it into nothingness. So
Which is
nuts.
so weird that can happen, but like
But the Titanic's fine.
down there chilling.
How does that work?
Is it because they were like in a submarine type thing? Is that why?
Is it
or was
because there was holes in the Titanic, so like the oxygen could pass through it, or the
Maybe
like the pressure? It wasn't like something that
there was no pressure.
There was no
really.
pressure
Yeah.
to be.
I don't know. Would you rather be in a submarine or in a spaceship though?
I don't know. Either way sucks. I'm
Yeah,
so
I
scared
don't
of
know which
both.
one I
I
would
think I would
choose.
rather be in a submarine.
Really?
Yeah, I don't like being up in the air. Being up in the air almost seems like a worse guaranteed death. Like if you're going to die in either, I would rather just die instantly with no
Instantly?
feeling of anything.
Oh, you're saying
Like I would rather
implode?
get turned to a gel ball
Yeah.
than like
Float
a
away
fireball that's falling 1,000,000,000 feet and like.
I think either way, you're not feeling it. There's
Well, the
do you mean?
the
If you-
spaceship one,
if
you're
this-
you're feeling the
If the spaceship like
you're not feeling the impact. You're feeling everything built up to it though. Like you're still, I don't know how long you're alive, but like if you're crashing to Earth,
a lot of times,
like you're witnessing it all happen, and then
Yeah.
it's like boom.
yeah,
Then you don't feel it or hear, like then
Right.
it just happens.
the right.
Implosion is just like chilling. I'm driving a submarine with
Right,
the controller, and all of a
then
sudden,
immediately you're dead.
all of a sudden,
Like,
yeah,
like
there's nothing.
there'd be no. I just don't want like 3 minutes of falling to
Yeah,
earth.
fear.
panic.
Or just straight
Like,
up,
that
yeah.
would be terrible.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
I guess, and
I
I
don't know.
think I think answering your question based off fear kind of sucks, but like, I think that's the way that I have to answer it.
That was the way I was thinking of it.
Like,
Well, which one would you rather do?
you're saying exploring like space or
Yeah.
like exploring, so like I'm out there. Because
Yeah.
if I'm out there,
How long do they say it
then you're
takes
not-
to get to
you're not-
Mars?
You're not falling into Earth,
Oh no, yeah.
so I guess that wouldn't really matter. That would again still be worse.
You still have to take off and land, but yeah.
You have to take off and land. But I'm saying if something happened to the ship while you're in outer space, like you would just float away until you died.
Yeah, until you starve to death, basically,
Yeah, that would suck.
or you ran out of oxygen. I don't know which one of the two.
I mean, you get some cool views, I guess.
a
of
trip
stuff.
to Mars takes about 400 to 450 days.
So a little over a year. That would suck.
It'd suck.
Yeah.
Hey, I
Isn't
hate
it
driving
crazy
5 hours down to
the
Ozarks.
math? Yeah, the math that was involved in the whole, like, just rockets in general. Like, the movie last night, like, the guys, and this might be wrong, but the guys landed in the middle of the Pacific Ocean. Like, just some random spot in the Pacific Ocean. And, like, they were there ready for it.
Yeah,
Like,
the
how does
Coast
that
Guard
happen?
has to go get it.
Like, yeah, how's that happen? How do you know exact? Like, it's just. I'm not saying that it's not possible, but I'm just saying, like, that's crazy to be like, we're gonna enter in here, and this is where they're gonna end up. Imagine being wrong. Like, those guys are drowning. Then. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like, it wasn't like we're taking off in Florida and we're landing back in Florida. It's like, no, we're taking off and we're gonna be like across the world. No,
Yeah.
that's crazy.
Well, because they're like
the rotation,
everything's
yeah.
moving, so you're like,
Yeah.
yeah.
That's still crazy though, isn't it?
Yeah, no, it's really scary.
Yeah.
Have you seen the stuff recently that's there's this massive like asteroid, I guess is what you call it, that's got like a 3.2% chance of
3.2.
yeah,
That seems kind of high.
I don't know exactly
hitting
what
Earth?
it is, of hitting Earth, yeah, in 2036. How do you know that? It's a long time.
How did you even see that?
I don't know. I just imagine that there's just like guys sitting in those things that just look like the
Yeah,
huge
telescopes.
telescopes, and they're just like sitting there and like, we're so screwed in 15 years. Like,
Yeah. Stuff's crazy.
also, couldn't we just shoot it?
With our big old laser that we got now.
Something. Doesn't it seem like there's something that we could do? Couldn't we like send some rockets at it and just like explode it on its way so that it like didn't hit us? I mean, I don't know what the math behind that would be. Obviously,
clue.
like I'm not that smart, but doesn't it seem
I feel
like we
like if
could
we
do
can drive-
something?
I feel like if we can fly drones across the world, we should be able
Like,
to control a rocket.
If we can land something on the moon, if we can do the math that's good enough at, like to do that with people on it and like lives at stake, why can't we just send like a bunch of rockets into space and then just like turn it into a little asteroid? Oh, you know what I mean?
Yeah, no clue. Also, they were saying in the movie, and this is just me saying facts from a movie, like, that doesn't mean that they're all true.
Yeah.
But they were saying that the moon, at night, it can be like negative 250 degrees, and at, like, when it's daytime, it can be 250 degrees.
Really?
Like, like, how do you live in that? Like,
You
how,
don't.
how like,
no one there.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, how do you make a suit that can keep you warm enough at negative 250 degrees? Or keep you, and at the same time, keep you cool enough at 250 degrees? Isn't that just crazy?
I don't know. The technology's there. I mean,
We have
we have suits that keep us cool from what, 1200
yeah.
something.
1,200 degrees?
Yeah,
Dang.
like that's what our bunker gear does.
But at the
turnout
same time,
gear-
does it keep you warm from negative 250 degrees?
No.
No, not. But I mean, I'm saying like
Yeah.
it doesn't. That's not the purpose of it.
Yeah.
Like
I just
sure
thought that was
there's-
crazy.
Yeah,
Like, that, I don't know.
that fluctuation's nuts. Like your
Yeah.
body would
Also, how do they know that?
thermometer, probably.
Yeah.
Just like
There's just a constant
they
temperature.
just
of the
left a
moon on
meat
there.
thermometer up there.
Just
It's
like,
one
hey,
of those
what's
ones
the
that goes in
temperature
the
of moon
pool.
right now?
It's just like one of those stick
Yeah.
ones that goes in the pool. It's just like one of those clock looking ones that they just have like posted up, and then they just telescope and just see what temperature.
I will
it is.
say, dude, if I was at the moon and I was able to have my phone or just a picture of whatever, the picture of Earth from the moon would be sick.
Yeah,
Like that would be
a dope background.
my wallpaper for probably forever. Like that'd be
Just
so
get
sick.
one.
What?
No one would believe you that you took it though.
Yeah, that's the part that sucks. You'd have to do like a live stream, so you could like actually flex that.
What are we doing on the moon?
Yeah, what are we
from
doing,
the moon?
dude? What are we doing? Headquarters on the moon.
Yeah, that'd be crazy.
Oh, you gotta fly into work today.
Take me 3 days to get there.
You wouldn't believe the traffic. No, that's space is scary.
Yeah. Can we talk yoga for a second?
Yoga?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm in.
I meant to bring this up last week, and then we just
I'm
had a
so
lot
in
going
on yoga.
We just had- yeah, I've never done it before. I've never been too big into it. I was just like stereotypes, I guess, just never been a big yoga guy, right? Did some yoga. It would have been last week, last Friday. Let me tell you, the best my body has ever felt in a
It's
very
insane,
long time.
isn't it?
It was insane.
It's a process, bro.
Like, I'm gonna have to book some more appointments with that yoga instructor because did works.
With that yoga instructor.
Did works.
Shout
Like
out
my
the
back.
yoga instructor.
Yeah, shout out the yoga instructor. My back felt so good, and then I went and messed it all up because I swung literally 5 minutes later.
Yeah.
And
I used to do that. I got bullied for it.
by me?
No, I got bullied from like everyone in the. So, our senior year, I took a weightlifting class, and
No, I was in that class.
yeah,
So I bullied you.
I don't know.
You would sit there and but
A
were
lot of
you
people-
actually doing yoga or were you
Yeah.
like just like?
No, I was
just
actually
stretch real
actually
quick?
doing. I would look up videos on the Chromebook, and then I would I just follow along with the lady that was like teaching the
Yeah.
class, and I got bullied for it really hard, but.
I would just sit on a bike.
Yeah, well, no, because I would lift on whatever normal days, but like game days, bro, I'm not trying to do all that.
Dude,
I'm
yeah,
not like,
yoga on a
especially
game day.
if I'm like pitching. You want me out here doing like legs or arms?
Out
Or,
here
like
doing
that's
arms.
stupid. Like that's dumb. I'm not doing that.
Yeah,
Like I just post up, do some yoga, get loose. Because that was like 8th hour too.
yeah.
It was like the last
thing
thing of the day. So I just get loose, and then we'd go to whatever, go hit the
Practice,
field,
yeah,
and
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, dude. I mess with yoga a lot. I ain't gonna lie. Like, I don't know. Like if I would go to classes like
Yeah, I would.
consistently if
Yeah.
they weren't stupid expensive and
Mhm.
like kind of far.
Mm-hmm.
I would do it once or twice a week for real.
You remember how cool it used to feel when we got to leave school early because
Like sports?
there's a sport.
Yeah.
Like that was such a baller.
Yeah.
And they'd come on the thing and they'd be like,
Please dismiss.
"Please dismiss high school baseball
Yeah.
or whatever," and then we'd all just hip hop drop top on them.
See you, suckers.
Yeah, see you later.
30 more minutes.
Yeah, have fun with the rest of the 45 minutes in here, dummy.
And we would just leave early too.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
leave earlier than we're
Like
supposed
we would
to.
be out there waiting, and then they'd be like dismissed, and we're like, we were left already.
Like I
remember
Were we
having
allowed
a
to go
conversation
home?
with no.
no, I didn't think
Well, depends on what allowed is.
because I feel like
I
there was
remember
times
having a conversation with somebody, one of the teachers, and they were like, I was like, I need to leave. Like, it's baseball time. Like, I need to get out of here. And they're like, they're going to dismiss you. And I'm like, what if they don't? I missed the bus. Coach will be pissed. And they're like, all right, leave. And I was like, bet.
so you went home.
Yeah. I needed to, I think I forgot my jersey.
Yeah. I remember a couple times like we would like walk in to class and we'd like just be like, hey, we're here, we're leaving now.
Yeah. We are here. We're supposed to leave in 15 minutes. We're going to leave now.
What's the point of me sitting here for 15 minutes?
Yeah,
we're not even going to talk about anything for 15
I'm
minutes.
good, Chief.
I'm going to be distracting the class for the next 15
Right,
minutes. You
yeah.
don't want me in here.
Right. Listen, I have my baseball pants on already. It's goodbye time.
Hey, man. First pitch is like already happening.
Yeah.
I'm supposed to be up
First
in the batter's
pitch is in
box.
4 hours, so I'm...
Hey, the game's not till 12.
Dude,
Like,
riding the bus places sucked.
I loved bus rides.
No, dude.
I loved them.
Do you remember?
Because you wouldn't sleep. You didn't like sleeping.
I hated
I
sleeping,
would be
bro.
passed out, bro.
I ain't trying to wake up disoriented and then go play a sport.
Worked out for me.
No, bro. I remember we had the Williamsfield tournament where
For basketball?
the basketball tournament, the holiday tournament for Christmas. We got there.
Yeah.
Or yeah,
Williamsville,
not Fieldville.
yeah.
We got there for like a 10 o'clock game.
Yeah, those games
And then the
are just
power went out.
worst.
So then they're like, come back tomorrow. We'll get you at like,
We're going to play 2 games that day, I think, weren't we?
yeah,
No,
but we had to come back
at 8.
so the something happened. The power went out. We had to come back. So we had a 10 o'clock game. So we had to wake up early. We had to shoot around, and we went. And it was an hour away. So then the next day, we had to get up earlier because it was a 7 o'clock game, and a squirrel ran into the transformer, and it exploded the
So we
power,
were
and it went
delayed.
out again.
Yeah.
So then we had we had to come back again.
No, I think that
We
was
played later that day,
Yeah.
but then we had to come back and do a makeup game. So
I
it
think
was,
we did. I don't think we left.
oh, we did. 'Cause we-
Really?
yeah, because there was one game that we got there at like 7,
I remember we were like the
which
first
means
people
we had
there.
Yeah,
And
Like,
then the
they're-
lights were still off.
Yes.
But like we still like were there, and then eventually like an hour afterwards they got the lights back on. Then we played.
I just remember that all y'all were asleep because y'all slept on the bus.
yeah, it's 6 o'clock on a Saturday.
Yeah, bro. And then but we weren't even in school. It was while
It probably wasn't Saturday, but yeah, it's 6 o'clock in the morning. Doesn't matter what day it is. That's too early.
I know. That's just so trash, bro. Because I'm out there, I'm busting rear. I have like 7 of our 7 points.
Yeah, we got.
I'm the
busted that
only
game.
person on the court that's wearing purple with a rebound. Like, coach calls a timeout and he's like, "Seems like the only one awake is him. So if you guys want to wake up and play, that'd be great
Yeah,
because
got
we're getting our
busted that
ass
game.
kicked."
We got busted.
Yeah, he was so pissed.
We always got busted in those tournaments, though.
Yeah,
in that tournament
because we had to
specifically.
play in the morning and you guys wouldn't wake up.
It wasn't even that. We just played such good teams.
Yeah, there was a lot of good teams there though.
But yeah, sleeping on the bus is just
There's a lot of bad things.
hands
happening in
down probably honestly, bro, sleeping on the bus is like probably top 5 best sleeps I've had. Like naps. For real. Just like a post, like a school's over. Been a long day of school.
It's
You
been a
go-
long day. What do you do?
No,
at
just
school,
let me
Brad?
tell. Just let me tell. Long day of school. You go home, grab all your stuff real quick, come back. A meal's made for the team before basketball.
Fire. Those were so.
I don't know
good.
what it was, but it was gas.
I remember
eat-
Coach asked me one time what we were calling Drew, and I was like, "Who's Drew?" He's
Oh, grease bug.
Yeah. He's like, "Drew," and I'm like, "Oh yeah, grease bug."
Yeah, but then you eat your food, and then of course you gotta take a nap because you're driving all the way to Brimfield.
Yeah, and then we'd eat something like sloppy Joe. And we'd
Yeah,
just be
or
shitting
pasta or
ourselves on the
something,
bus.
like-
yeah, it's just something crazy.
And then you just sleep on the bus. You take a quick 45-minute nap on the bus. We get to Brimfield.
And by halftime, you're awake,
yeah,
kinda.
well, you get to sit the first game. If you're not
For
playing JV, you're just
JV,
sitting
yeah.
there. So you're still kind of like not there yet.
Yeah.
And then
Go into the
about
locker
by the
room.
time we get in the locker room in the
Play
third
some
quarter,
music.
once we get the music bumping,
get
then
the
you're
JBL
going.
jumping.
Like
And then
that.
you're-
That's just the best right there.
Yeah. Dude.
Baseball's a little different. Baseball was a little different because
Baseball, we got to bring music on the bus. So we were
Yes.
just pumping the whole time.
that, but also like naps for baseball games. Like we just go there and we're just like straight into getting ready to play. Like we're warming up like immediately off the bus.
Get off the bus and like take your hoodie off and you're
And
like
you're
throwing
yeah.
out in the outfield.
That's a little bit tougher. But when you got basketball, especially if you weren't playing JV, you had a whole nother hour, if not more, to like
It was cold
get
on the
going.
bus. It was like
Yeah.
getting
And it's dark because
cold
it's
and
like
dark, getting warmed up. That feeling of like it's cold but it's kind of comfortable because it's like the warmth is coming.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I know what you're talking
And
about. Like I get it.
Having your own seat
I was not
is
sleeping,
just like
bro.
having your own seats just prime. So what?
It is funny that we got our own seats and then the further up the
You
bus, you got two seats.
There's cheerleaders 3 seats.
Yeah, facts.
3 to a seat. We're over here 1 seat.
I remember. Do you remember I got in trouble that one time because the cheerleaders were like, we won the regional or whatever," and I was like, "Who the hell is we?" And they're like, "Well, you can't say that," and I was like, "What did you do?" The only difference between you and my mom is that you have to dress funny.
Yeah.
They did not like that. I remember. I'm not gonna say any names.
When you had your own seat and you wouldn't sleep, are you still laying down or are you sitting up? You're sitting
bro,
up.
I'm telling you.
Those seats sitting up are uncomfortable.
I'm sitting up the entire time, like I'm dialed into music. Most of the time, if I'm on my phone at all, I'm like looking at something on Instagram maybe. But like the entire time I'm sitting there, usually I have my head against the seat in front of me, and I was just like dialed, like I was like locked. Nothing.
Well, the thing that sucked for me, which I wish I could like go back and change this, is the music, like listening to music. I didn't have like Apple Music or anything. I would listen on Spotify, so I didn't get to choose my song. Right?
That's tough.
You couldn't get to choose your song, and then there's ads. So like
Caviar.
there's songs that like I would like to listen to before games.
Yeah.
Like everyone has a pregame song that they're like,
Yeah.
all right, this is my last song on the bus that I'm gonna listen to
I
real
had
quick.
to get off the bus song.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I didn't get to do that because like I'm just
Yeah.
relying on Spotify to
You're
throw
like,
out some heaters.
God, please don't be.
And they weren't bad. No, it was like more of a mix of different. Like it was probably a playlist that I created, but like
Yeah.
I didn't get to like go and select. All right, I want this Drake song to play right
Yeah.
now, which would be sick. But then we got into the locker room and that was hype because we just had all of our music going.
Yeah. No, I was like, I remember having my big old Beats on, getting
Gosh,
off.
Beats
dude,
used to be massive
my
thing.
big
bro.
old Beats, getting off the bus and just like, and somebody stole them. I had a wireless studio pair of Beats, like the
Yup.
big ones.
The over the ears.
Somebody stole them. And then I had the smaller ones that were Bluetooth,
Mhm.
that were like the white with like a gold chrome kind of.
What's the difference between wireless and Bluetooth?
Sorry, they're both both wireless, both
Yeah.
Bluetooth. This is
Yeah.
the same thing. But either way, those ones got stolen too. So shout out my moms who kept buying me stuff that kept getting stolen.
Do you think if, because I don't think AirPods were really a thing yet. Do you think if someone had, like, like just, we're always like
Yeah.
bougie with like an
we would
iPhone.
have-
An iPhone is nicer than an Android type thing. Like just
Yeah.
that mindset. Like
Yeah.
you're richer, have more money or something.
Right.
Do you think we'd make fun of people who had AirPods versus Beats?
No.
You think AirPods would be the hierarchy of the two still?
I don't know if it's probably. Actually, probably. Now,
Now,
when we were in high school, having Beats was like,
yeah, because a lot of people just had wired
yeah,
wired ones.
yeah. Those were Those were the shit.
Yeah. I remember
Like-
someone had JBL. I kind of like those.
Yeah, I bet you like having a Samsung too. You know, Apple bought Beats. Like Apple owns Beats.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's why they're always at Apple stores.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think
Kinda
I've worn a pair of Beats in like.
I had a really nice
Long time.
pair of, like, AirPod style Beats. So I was like,
Yeah.
kind of
Yeah.
the same thing. And then TT knocked them off the counter for Oakley to eat. Yeah, sucks. Those were my my mowing headphones because they were sound
Yeah.
canceling or whatever.
I don't like the like over the ear stuff anymore.
I don't either.
It's very uncomfortable and kind of
Yeah.
not ideal. Like
Uh-huh.
even just shooting hoops and stuff, it's just like, how did I do this? Like,
Yeah,
uncomfortable, slides off all the time. Like AirPods are just
the amount of
Perfect.
I remember I used to have wired ones that I would wear while I was playing basketball inside on the mini hoop. And they were wired, right? Playing basketball in general with anything in your pockets is criminal.
oh yeah,
Like it sucks.
yeah.
And I remember I would have my iPod or whatever in my pocket, and then I would run the cord down
Through
my
your shirt,
so
yep.
that it wasn't out, so I
Yeah.
could still work on like my dribble combos and like go and dunk and stuff. No, bro, I can't believe you didn't have like an actual like. I remember my senior year or our senior year, I had like a YBN Namir song that was like my get off the bus song.
I'm sure I would have had a get off the bus song.
I had bro, the zone that I was in, getting off the bus, you couldn't tell me anything, bro. Like I could run,
Oh,
I
yeah.
could run through a wall. Like the swag that I thought I had getting off the bus, like there might as well have been 1,000 cameras taking
Yeah.
pictures of us getting off that bus,
Yeah.
bro. Like nothing could have told me that we weren't them. Like collectively.
Yeah.
Like nobody could touch us. I wanted to get in a fight so bad.
Like in a game.
Yes.
Oh, that.
But I had the discipline to know that I couldn't hit someone first. So I would just do things to try and get hit. Do you remember our senior year, the like going into our senior year, the summer ball that we played?
Yeah, dude, that was my favorite year.
You remember Doss getting in like in between me and that one kid?
Right?
Yeah.
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 Because he like slapped
In Farmington.
Yeah, it was in
Yeah.
Farmington. He slapped the crap out of my arm, and so he like got a steal from me. So I just stuck my foot out, and he like face planted. So he gets up, and we're just like forehead to forehead,
And that summer ball is when we could get away with stuff because that would be
Yeah.
the time to get in a fight
Right.
because
Oh, yeah.
everyone's just like coaching's just not coaching.
right.
Like
I'm like,
it's just us going out there
Yeah.
playing pickup.
so we're like, chirping back and forth
Uh-huh.
at each other. And we're forehead to forehead. Doss runs over and grabs me, and I'm like, dude, I was trying to get punched, bro. I was trying to lay him out.
Could you? I know this story happened. I think it was Brady. I don't want to say last names because I don't want to say last
got
names, but one of the taller kids from our town that's way older than us now. One of the best hoopers at
Okay,
at
I got
Dublin.
you.
It was when he was
the
in high
way
school.
older than us now.
Yeah,
Just threw me through a loop because it
my
made
bad.
it seem like
That's-
he'd like
that's poor.
transitioned to
Anyways.
being elderly.
I think it was him, or like it was a game that he was on the team, but someone went up for a layup, and I think it was against Havana in an Illini Central like tournament or something. Shoved like they went up for a layup like wide open, and someone just shoved him while he was in the air from the back, and like he just fell straight to his back and he got hurt. Like, and they said like that like got pretty like it wasn't like fight or whatever, but like fans were getting mad at each other and everything like that, and that kid got thrown out or something. But if that happened to one of us,
dude,
like in a game,
dude,
I think that would be game over for.
that would
There would be a lot of ejections.
right. That would push us over the edge.
I think
like-
the game would probably be over.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like that
You just want to get in a fight, don't you?
Dude,
You
just
want
like
to get in a fight.
not anymore. But like I just remember like the tenacity of like, our junior year, one of the kids from somewhere like threw Tolan on the like bodied him.
Mm-hmm.
And I get over there and I'm basically chest to chest with it was another game in Farmington because apparently nobody gave a
Summer
shit about
game?
anything. Yeah. And I'm like chest to chest with him and we're going back and forth. And he said something about like, well, how about you meet me out in the parking lot after the game? And the ref's like right there. And I don't remember what his name is, but it was one of the black refs that we had that was like so freaking chill.
Yeah.
Like he was so sick. And he said, so the kid said something about, like, why don't you meet me in the parking lot after the game? And I made some comment about like his boyfriend waiting out there for me or something like that. And the ref bent over laughing instead of giving the ball to Tolan to shoot the free throw. And I just remember the kid being like, damn it.
Summer basketball is one of my favorite things.
Do you
That was
remember-
so fun.
You remember in Lincoln when
Yeah.
I went up for that layup and the kid hit me?
Yeah.
And like, I mean, he put me
Yeah.
like, he put me on my side like, pretty hard.
That's kind of like this. Yeah.
And I jumped up and I didn't really think about how the seating, so it was inside the gym, there's 2 courts.
yeah, it was small.
So
yeah.
all of the seating was just directly underneath the basket and then like up the sides and like the bleacher style seatings.
Mm-hmm.
So our entire fan base, like all of our parents are like
Right there.
inches from
Yeah.
me. And he knocks me down and I kind of jump up and I, give him a classic, what the bleep are you doing? And then start jawing about how, it's
gonna get someone
freaking,
hurt.
it's freaking
Yeah,
summer league. What are
yeah.
you doing? Whatever. Like, and his mom, his coach took him out of the game and his mom yelled from across the gym, was like, Connor, that is not how we play basketball. So then the rest, and this happened like
Early.
at the, end of the first quarter, beginning of the second quarter. Also, our parents are petrified because they didn't know I cussed. And I just...
Mark's like, that's my boy.
Yeah, my dad is the only one in the crowd that's like, I taught him every word he just said. I've never been so proud of him in my life. And like your parents were like, ah! But she's like, Connor, that is not how we play basketball. So the rest of the game, there's another 40 minutes or however long that for the whole
Just
game,
call him
he didn't
Connor?
come back into the game
Oh.
because every time that he checked in at halftime or whatever, and we were like, Connor, that's how we play ball, Connor. And he basically just went to the end of the bench and cried and didn't come back into the game. Like that is the kind of bullying that needs to happen in our society, Some people just deserve it. And if you're going to be an idiot, deal with your consequences.
Yeah. I kind of get behind that in a way.
But like that
maybe.
would have been a good one. Where if I'd have jumped up and he'd have thrown a punch,
Oh, yeah.
then he would have died.
Yeah.
You want to talk about Connor?
Yeah.
Connor's in a casket. Connor earned himself. Tell him what he won. It's a trip to the ER. Because Connor got knocked up.
I don't know. Like, we can run these scenarios through our heads all the time. Just like, what would we do, But I honestly don't know what I would do. Like, obviously, like, I would stand up and, like,
You're telling me
get your back, but I don't know if I'm
telling
throwing
me
a punch.
You're
to
in
be honest
the,
with
you're
you.
in the paint and he throws a punch and it connects with my face, and then I throw a punch that connects with his face. What are you doing?
I'm jumping in there and
Like jumping in there to separate, or are you just like picking, number 45 who hasn't done anything?
no, I'm not picking
he's-
another person. I'm not picking another person. I think I'm jumping in there, and I don't think I'm throwing a punch, but I think I'm shoving the other kid. Like,
Yeah, I like that.
Like,
that
I'm
was gonna
not-
be my suggestion.
yeah,
was
I'm
just
not
a
coming
good
in there-
two-handed push.
Yeah.
Just like to put him on his back.
And then I'm probably getting pushed back from some other kid, and then me and him are going at it.
Yeah.
But I don't think I'm throwing a punch ever. Like,
I mean, I think in that scenario, I have parents that are like grabbing me.
Yeah.
Because, like, I just don't see a scenario where he's not getting mauled.
I think, like, the four of us, the four that played that year, five of us maybe.
Doss would have scrapped.
Yeah, Dawson, I think Charlie would have gotten into it, like, not like, I don't know.
There.
I'm saying scenario.
If he was there,
I'm saying you, me, Charlie, Dawson, us four, and Parker probably would, like, stick up for each other.
Yeah.
And then I think everyone else would be, like, hold back.
What's happening?
It would be the people, like, holding back, kind of.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I got you. Yeah.
Like how you said parents, I think they would be the people who are like, hey, like, trying to get us across to the bench, back to the bench.
Like Sam DeJesus coming in there and just, like, wrapping us up. And like.
Although, like, also I feel like the whole team at the same time could just all come in there. Because, like, we were all pretty close.
Yeah.
But, like, that core right there is the ones that, like, if anything happened to one of us, like.
Greasebug's in there throwing punches down at his knees to connect with the top of people's heads.
Yep. Oh, man. Summer basketball was crazy.
We played that one team when I think you were there. But Andy, were you there when Andy and Carson were our coaches?
In Monmouth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we played that team from Chicago, and when they were warming up, they were throwing alley-oop like passes off the backboard to each other.
And then you got out of the way.
Yeah, I walked over there and I was like, listen, man, I understand if there needs to be some kind of repercussion for me not trying, but if there's a turnover and I'm down there, I'm not getting dunked on. I'm not going to be on some mixtape of this kid, like, hitting me in the face with his junk. I'm not doing it. Like, I have morals, and it's not that, okay? I have boundaries. Okay?
I have a line, and that's crossing.
Yeah. So whatever happened, I found myself, like, I think I went up for, like, a block or something on defense, and I fell, like, behind the hoop. Then there was, like, a fast break, kind of, and then a steal off of our fast break. So I'm getting up and running back underneath the basket as they're coming, and I just ran out to the three-point. Like, I ran out and around it. It's like, I'm good, bro. Like, I don't need your knee to hit me in the face. I can't. Morally, I'm not recovering from that. I jumped as high as I could. It was 3 inches, bro. Like, I'm not. It's not my fault that he won the genetic lottery and I didn't. Like, I can't. My career, I'm just getting started, bro. My career can't handle this.
That was like sophomore, junior year too. Like that's early high school.
It was like early high. I'm not going the rest of high school being the kid that got dunked on.
Time you got
Yeah, bro. I'm not doing that. Yeah. You don't. That's not something you recover from.
Yeah.
And all those kids are probably in the NBA right now.
Have you ever actually had something in a game where you got, like, demoralized? I just think.
I mean, I got like rung up on some like pretty nasty pitches.
Made you look like a fool in the box.
Yeah, just like I'm turning in because I think I'm getting hit, and it's just a gross curveball. That's just because I was bad at baseball.
I was just thinking about it. I had one match. It was a tournament somewhere during wrestling. And he was the number one kid in the state for my weight class. And he gets me down.
I can think of another thing in wrestling.
Yeah. This is worse because he gets down. Well, to start, he was napping up until we took onto the mat. He was taking a nap.
So tough.
Got out there, got me down in like 10 seconds and goes, I can end this when I want. I just want you to know that. And then let me back up.
Cold. I'm sorry that happened to you, bro.
You're out there trying as hard as you can.
And I can't do anything.
Yeah, and he's like, just, hey, man. That's like some Larry Bird.
I'm in full control right now.
Yeah.
This is going to go as long as I want it to go.
Don't get me wrong, Magic Johnson. I will end you.
Thankfully, it wasn't like something he yelled so everyone could hear it. It was just me. But I was
just
like,
in your ear.
That's honestly worse.
At that point, are you like...
That's honestly worse.
Yeah. Do you just like concede? You just like put your arms up and be like,
Can you tap out in a wrestling match?
Yeah, you can.
I should have tapped out.
You just grab his arm and you're like, he won.
And I'm pretty sure he told me, like, I got through the first period, and then after, he was like, "You ready?" And I was like, "Oh, no."
You're like, you can do better than what you've been doing. And he's like, yeah, I've been at like 35%.
I could tell when he decided he was ready to pin me.
Yeah.
It was like a switch was flipped.
I remember we went to your state tournament, and that's the first time I've ever been to a wrestling match, and I was just like, "What is going on?" I had no idea, like the points and stuff. Like I was just like, I don't know how this is working.
Do you want to tell the podcast about what I want to tell them, or would you rather me?
Is this about what I think it is?
Probably.
I can wait till you get your IV.
What?
So the first meet that we went to for Brock, we like walk in, and it's like starting as we walk in. Who was all there? Was it just me, Charlie, and Parker?
I think so. I don't know.
But we get there, and it was pretty far away, so we like got there basically right on time.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like already out there. So we didn't hear them like do intros or whatever. I don't know how that works. And they're starting, so we're kind of watching it. And Brock like kind of barely loses. Like I don't know anything about wrestling, but
I was winning.
Yeah, like it seemed like he was doing really well, but then he lost.
Mm-hmm.
And he seemed extra pissed that he lost. And I get it. Like, I'm a competitor. If we're playing freaking checkers and I lose, like, I'm pissed.
Yeah.
Like, I don't like to lose anything.
Yeah.
And so I'm like, trying to just kind of mess with him, like, whatever, to get him to kind of get out of his little headspace. And he's just not. Like, we've been best friends our whole lives. I know how to get, like, when he's feeling down, I know how to kind of crack at him and get him to feel better. When I shut up was when he turned it to me and he just said whatever word choice he chose. But he told me that he just fought the number one woman wrestler in the state of Illinois, and she kind of kicked his ass.
I was winning the whole time, and then my coach told me to do a move I've done in practice, and I tried it, and she picked me up and threw me.
Which, again, to be so super fair to Brock, when he goes, "That was a woman that I just wrestled," I go, "No way." Because
she was a unit.
She looked way more manly than Brock.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
that's tough.
And I was ripped in wrestling, too.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
She was massive.
Yeah.
I honestly don't think I would just.
I wouldn't do it.
I would tap out. Oh, yeah. If I found out I was fighting a girl, I'd be like, there's nothing here for me. Like, there's just no point. I win. It's like,
oh, cool, you beat a girl.
yeah, and then I lose,
like,
and then
you lost to a girl.
It's just like there's nothing here for me. I'm just
nothing against women. Nothing.
Yeah,
it's just a weird lose situation that you found yourself in.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It's
and
tough.
Then 5 years later, your story gets told on a podcast in someone's basement, and
she's probably listening. And
yeah, I wouldn't wrestle her. No way.
Either.
That's
no. You tell me I'm about to go up against the number one wrestler in the state.
Sucks that I had to use
my
that
singlet
twice.
or whatever, right? That's what it's called.
Let's be so super clear. When I'm telling you that I'm pre-tapping out, like I'm not wrestling her, it's not because I'm scared I'm winning. That's not the fear.
No. I'm kidding.
I don't care. I don't care if I look bad because I beat a girl. I don't want to deal with the repercussions of losing to a girl.
I'm putting my joggers back on and saying, "Coach, give it to her. She's winning."
Yeah, I don't. Here's my jersey,
Give him the
coach. I
points.
quit.
Yeah, there's no shot.
When I tell people that you weren't there.
Junior
when
high.
I tell people that our junior high team went to state and we had girls that played, when I tell you people's mind melts, like We were the smallest 2A school in the state of Illinois.
We were 2A in junior high.
Not all the years, just that one, which sucks because we would have won state probably if we were
Yeah.
1A.
Yeah.
And we had to go play Streeter. Brock was the tallest kid on our team at a whopping 5'11". And then their starting lineup was like
massive. I was there.
it
at
was
that game.
like 6'3", 6'5", 6'6", 6'7",
Yeah,
6'8",
they were
or something.
massive.
Like they had a college level lineup. I remember I got a block on one of the bigger kids, and I was like, I did like a little flex yell, and then he got the ball and like dunked it. He got his own rebound and then put a layup in, and I was like, tough.
Yeah, I was at that game. I remember that.
That was hype.
Was that a state game?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where was that at?
I know.
It was a
A-
mile away.
It was a
freaking
hall, yeah, but it
corn
didn't
mile
feel
away.
like it was like a state.
I remember our regional and our sectional was both in South Fulton,
Yeah,
which was stupid.
I was there for one of them.
Brock had a rebound out to Allen. Bang moment.
Yeah. That was
I
the-
remember going into that game, Kincaid told me to stop kicking it out and go up with the ball.
Uh-huh.
And then we did that.
Uh-huh.
And I kind of looked at him and I said, "You mad about it now?"
He's a shooter, coach.
He's a shooter.
You ready to do a draft?
Ready.
People need it. They've been feeding for it. They love it. On our Instagram. If you're listening to
Is
this
it just you that's feeding for it because you've waxed us the past like 3 times we've done it, or
twice.
twice?
The last 2 times. I have one. I did wax on
You
the other one.
waxed us the last one.
Okay, but I'm not out here saying that.
Yeah.
You're saying it.
Yep.
I'm not rubbing it in nobody's face.
Yep.
I got lucky. I had first pick. And
Kudos to you,
I
man.
got to steal a couple from you, and it honestly is the difference in me winning and me losing.
I'm not mad that you won. I'm not mad because
You
I
didn't lose. Yeah, facts. It's not you don't have to run the fastest. Just have to run faster than that goose over there. Camera 3.
That's so much better. That's so much better than the last.
Can you give me
time.
Can you give me like a flap? That's so funny. So this week we're going to do best sports movies. Since Brocker lost, Mike's not here, so Mike will be in last next time. Whoever of the 3 of us loses will wear the goose costume, or onesie, or whatever you want to call it. But Mike will get last pick next week since he's not here.
Mhm.
So I won, so I'll go first again.
Yeah, they know how it works from now. They know how it
Caleb's
works.
going second, Brock's going third. I'm gonna start by going, and maybe it's not. I don't know. This is a top 3 movie for me, just period. Number 1 pick in my draft. Do you know it?
I think I do.
I'm going Coach Carter.
Son of a gun. That's literally what I was thinking. That's gonna be my first pick. If you didn't take it.
It's insane.
That sucks.
That
That's
movie
2 weeks
is
in a
so
row,
good,
Brady.
bro.
2 weeks in a row. You take my number 1 pick.
I'm sorry.
That's
You would do
that's
it
a
to
great
me?
pick. That's a great movie.
I
I
know.
love that movie.
That movie, bro. What is your deepest fear, bro?
What a movie. Dang it, that sucks.
So sorry.
All right, I'm gonna pivot then because I have other lists, but I just gotta think of which one is higher than on that list.
Yep.
Great pick. I'm gonna go Remember the Titans.
Yeah. I mean, that's
Yeah.
a thumer of a movie.
Yeah,
that's
I
a
really
great
like that
pick.
movie. I haven't seen it in a little bit, but Remember the Titans.
Yep.
Brock, hit us with your 2 when you get the chance after typing.
I'm going to start off with 42.
Good movie.
Great movie.
Didn't have that on my list, honestly.
Classic. Just about Jackie Robinson breaking the color barrier.
Yeah. No, it's a great pick.
Just about changed the history of sports.
Just about one of the most
Changed.
important things that's ever happened in history.
I got to think real quick. I got to think of heaters.
I don't know. You're good.
Yeah. Honestly, there's a lot of sports movies out there, but there's some like heaters, and there's some that are like. I got some that I think you guys aren't going to be thinking about that I like. And one of them I cannot think of the name. It's kind of taking me off because I'm trying to think of the name. Oh, what's that movie called?
For my second pick, I'm gonna take Southpaw.
That's a good
I haven't
movie.
seen that one in a while.
That's a good movie, bro.
That is a good movie.
I'm so excited for my third pick, I think, because I don't think you're going to get
Second
it.
or third?
But either one. Both of them, I get 2 picks in a row. So
All right. I think I'm going to go Hoosiers.
Nice.
I'm kind of going old right now, but
No.
I think I'm trying to think of a good basketball movie, and I like the movie. I like Hoosiers.
Yeah, that's a good one. You want a good basketball movie, buddy? I'll give you one. Give me Space Jam.
It's a good one. That's a good one.
For my third pick, give me Mighty Ducks.
I love Mighty Ducks. I wasn't even thinking hockey. Wow, that's 2 good picks.
I've only seen that one a couple times,
Yeah.
just because I never play hockey or
Yeah.
whatever. But like that is a great movie.
Yeah, it makes me want to play hockey. Hear me out.
Yep.
Talladega Nights. That's sports, right?
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
buddy, that's
100%.
a great pick. That's so good.
What a movie.
Yeah, great movie.
I'm glad you said hockey because it made me think of one. Give me Miracle.
Miracle
Miracle on Ice.
Mm-hmm. Great pick.
Yeah, it's a good one. I'm really hoping that this one that I'm thinking of gets back to me, bro. I'm so stoked for it. The longer this goes on, the more I can think of more movies.
Yeah.
There's I feel like I keep unlocking them.
Oh, yeah. When you say one,
Yeah.
for some reason it unlocks another one in my mind. Yeah. You got another one, though, right, Brock?
Yeah, and I'm going back to boxing. Give me Creed.
Yeah.
Stink.
Yeah.
That's a good one. See, I was thinking Creed, and then I was thinking the others. I have 3 on the board right now, right? So I get 2 more. Is that right, Brock?
Yeah.
Man, there's so many other ones out there.
I know.
I have to really
This is
think
tough.
about what
There's
2
a
I want.
lot more than I thought I could think of.
I wish I could just talk it out with people, but I don't want to
know.
give anyone ideas.
I know. It's tough. That's the hardest part about this.
I think I know. I'm down to 3,
Yep.
and I'm trying to think what 2 I
Yep.
want to do with, assuming that I get all 3 of them or whatever.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm down to 4, but I think I'm gonna go with Dodgeball.
So good. It's so good. That's a great pick,
Um,
bro. That's a great pick.
I'm really upset that I'm gonna have to leave a different one out that hopefully doesn't get picked, but I'm gonna go Dodgeball with my 4th pick.
Yeah. I really do not. I can't think of what I want my 5th pick to be. 4th pick seems like super easy to me. Give me Happy Gilmore. I mean, the Heater golf movie. Adam Sandler's one of the GOATs.
Yeah, it's tough because it's like, dude, do we go all these sports movies I've watched and I enjoy personally, so I'm not selling out, but it's strategy-wise, do you go comedy? Do you go more of a serious note? Do you go older, newer? It's just a lot harder to what's going to get me picks or votes,
It's tough.
Happy Gilmore's a good one. And that sparked more golf movies in my head,
Yeah.
but it's is that what I really want to spend my 5th pick
Right.
on?
I mean, how many of our fans are watching
Yeah.
golf movies?
Yeah.
I'm going to take a risk here. It's a great movie. Give me Air Bud.
I think you just sold with that pick, to be honest with
Why?
you.
It's such a good movie.
It's a classic, but I don't.
That is
I
a
think
classic.
there was a lot other ones you could
Why?
have
People
went
love
with.
dogs.
I don't know.
That's a great pick.
Someone on, I think it was on Instagram, DM'd us and said that you sold with the iCarly. You ruined your list with the iCarly. I thought it was kind of funny. I didn't know who it was.
that's cool. I
Yeah.
won. I killed everyone.
Oh, yeah,
So
100%. Because
I
your
mean-
other 4 were just such heaters.
yeah, iCarly is also insane.
Yeah.
That is such a great show.
All right, my last one. I got 3 in my mind, and it's tough. I'm kind of.
I didn't put, just so that we're clear, I didn't put my favorite movie, like pretty much of all time on here.
I think that's the one I was thinking was going to be your first
It is a
pick.
sport movie. And I just left it off because I don't think anyone knows what it is. So tough. That hurts to leave it off. It does. But thinking about it, I kind of wish I would have picked that instead of my last one. But I'm not really worried about it. I like my last pick still.
Man, I wish I had last pick because I want to talk about these two that I'm fighting between. At this point, like, I don't think I'm selling out with saying this, but it's like, which one do I think people have seen more of?
Yeah.
They're both great movies in my mind.
Mm-hmm.
Son of a gun. I think I'm going to go with Rocky.
It's a great pick.
I think I'm going to go with Rocky, the first one.
First?
You went to First Creed, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Then I'm going Rocky 1. If you didn't go First Creed, I would have probably switched it to Creed 1. But, yeah, that's just tough. I'm gonna say my last one when Brock's done. My other two that I had in my head.
I've got some
because I got
honorable mentions.
Yeah, 100%.
I was really nervous you were going to take this. I started with baseball. Going to end with baseball. Give me Moneyball.
Yep, that was one of the ones
Yeah,
I was fighting with.
One that was on my list was Real Steel. That's like one of my favorite movies just ever.
It's a good movie. I was thinking Semi-Pro.
Semi-Pro?
Yeah.
Oh.
That was
Dang it.
I was between that one and Rocky were the two I was really fighting with. But I felt like I already had a pretty big comedy.
Champions? If you haven't seen that, it's so good.
What's that one?
It's so he's a professional basketball coach, and then he does some bad stuff, and he has to do community service.
Is that with Adam Sandler?
No. But then he ends up coaching a team.
Oh, yes.
The special needs kids.
Yes, that is a good movie.
And that
That's
movie,
a newer movie,
is so good.
Yeah.
But I figured people probably didn't know what it was.
I was thinking Radio. You seen that movie?
Radio is great.
Yeah. I was thinking that. But I had to remember the Titans. So.
Okay. Sandlot didn't make any list.
See that? I don't know how I didn't think about that.
Yeah.
That did not. Man, that makes me mad. That would have been in my list.
Kicking and Screaming is hilarious.
Yeah.
The Will Ferrell one.
I just thought of Rudy.
I've seen that once and didn't really enjoy it, but it is an iconic movie.
It is.
It's a football movie. Notre Dame.
Gotcha.
I'm really mad at myself about Sandlot, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
Like, I'm actually really upset about myself.
I think my two baseball one, those were better than the
Bench
Sandlot.
Warmers.
I thought about Bench Warmers.
Not a lot. Yeah.
I'm a big baseball guy. That's all I thought of was baseball movies, and I knew I had to get out of the baseball field.
You went what? You were hockey, baseball?
Hockey, baseball, and boxing.
Boxing. I was boxing, racing, dodgeball, basketball, and football. I had a wide variety of sports. And you were what? Basketball was a lot of yours,
He
too.
had three basketball.
Hockey
and golf.
And a what?
Golf,
yeah. Happy Gilmore. That was a good pool. I didn't even think about that one. Man, that would have been a good draft to see with 4 people.
Yeah.
To
way
get
more than
picks.
I thought.
Yeah, to get more picks out to like make us think a little bit more. Because like I think all of us have heaters, and it's just because there's so many good sports movies.
Yeah.
Like we left so many out. Like Sandlot, that should have been 1-1 or 1-2.
Yeah.
And I'm pissed at myself. I didn't think about that. But it's a good draft. Wednesday, the poll will be out for the draft. Look for it. Vote, please.
Vote on who you think is the actual winner.
Yeah, 100%. And I think people have. I've been looking at it, and people aren't picking just because.
Yeah, like our friends are. Like,
I mean, I'm picking because of me, and you're picking because of you, but at the same time,
it's my list.
Yeah,
I actually believe that mine's better than yours.
100%.
It's just how it is.
It'd be funny if I just voted for you.
Yeah, you're like, dang it, man. His list is just so good.
But yeah,
Last week it was.
It was. It was. Last week I should have voted for Brady, but I voted for myself because it was a
needed
tight race between me,
it.
Brock, and Mike.
Yeah.
But yeah, Wednesday that poll will be out on the Instagram story.
I love
Please
my
go
mom
vote.
so much. She, on the first one that we put out, she DM'd me and said Brady. Like, she DM'd our Instagram account and said me. And I was like, well, just click on my name in the thing.
Oh.
She's so cute. I love her so much.
Yeah. But yeah, I appreciate y'all support. 29 episodes deep.
We are here.
Yeah. It's been a blast. Go check out the YouTube if you listen to this.
And check out everything, bro.
Yeah, check out our Instagram,
go out, check
TikToks.
out.
We're trying to get a little bit better on putting TikToks out. So if you want to follow our TikTok, it's WRWD_pod. We usually put out a TikTok once or twice a week, hopefully.
If you're fairly new, go check out our Instagram. We made a post today that kind of looks back at all of the different setups that we've had.
Yeah, literally
along
from
our
the
way.
beginning.
From episode number 1 that we put out and then took back off to where we are right now in this current studio setup.
Yeah. And it's
a
funny.
cool little journey to see kind of all the stuff that we have. So
It's funny that episode 1 started down here. And you can see that if you're
Yep.
paying close enough attention. And then we move. And then we come back down here
Yep.
to where we're at now. But yeah, check out Instagram. Check out TikTok. Check out the YouTube. Subscribe to the YouTube. Still trying to get the 100 subscribers so that Brady has
if
to
you
get
have
an
a
IV.
used iPhone, let us get it from you.
Yeah, that'd be that'd be hot. But yeah, appreciate y'all. Love this support. It's been a blast. Boys, got anything to add? All right. See ya.
Peace.